Not come through, has it?
No.
Let's try it, has it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on.
Can't get it down anymore, there's no
Fine.
screw to it.
Fine. We'll just put anyone up there, Dave. Anywhere up there.
Nice bit of scenery on the bay.
Yeah. Hey?
A bit of weathering and scenery on the
Yeah.
on the
Got a
bay.
bit, still a bit of work to do, but once Dave actually locks the platforms down, that Phil's doing the car park now,
Right.
we'll have that in today. I'm concentrating on trying to work out where the road goes.
Right.
Because we're at that stage now where there's not a lot more, but literally, other than car parking spaces, there's not a lot more. There's obviously a block of flats, some gardening to do, but as far as like major other bits and pieces, oh, there's a child nursery to go here. That's it.
Andy's bringing the flats next weekend, is he?
Yeah, they're the big ones. They're up here.
Right.
Right, all that food.
Hello, mate. Hang on.
You got all. Look, it's all gravel in here. Look.
That's all right.
It's not long, it won't go down. Bloody hell.
There you go. Hang on, let me just get it level. Yeah, that's it.
You can feel the intensity of work in this corner.
Oh,
Railings are us.
yeah, something like that. It's a balcony.
Oh, okay.
It's a precision job because he hasn't drilled the holes right through.
Ah.
We have to make them larger.
I've heard all sorts of excuses. I heard one the other week that they were full of paint.
What about that? Anyway, I have bought the tool.
Aha. A precision
Yes.
rail post hole maker. And Robin's doing the dangerous stuff.
You're in my light, mate.
Now you're standing in my light.
Yeah, you're standing in my light as well.
The light's perfect for me, thank you very much. So these are the back scenes for around the flats, which this end has been installed. Flats all over the place. And if we walk down here, we look at what appears to be a new car park. Is it new car park, Phil?
It is indeed the new car park.
Perfect, perfect, Dave. Absolutely perfect. What's your rate? Yeah. Well, that's it.
Been busy, Phil?
Yeah, busy as always.
No rest for the wicked.
No, only.
Know the feeling.
But just this and then the daycare centre. And that's it then till after Christmas.
It's alright.
Does, doesn't it?
So, this is what you get when you suddenly enlarge everything at the last minute, because somebody goes, it'll be a good idea if we've got the St Albans branch in. So what Phil did was made a paper template so you can see roughly
Right.
where the car park is.
Well, there's no arguing over the scale, is there then?
No. So the car park that Phil's building now goes in here.
Right.
Right, there's the car park. Now then, you'll notice, see that there, look?
Yep.
Got a bit of green there.
Yep.
Well, that's the corner of those flags.
Okay.
Now then. But of course, we already know this is not the end game because next year we're putting 8 feet in here. So this will all go that way by 8 feet. So this platform here is obviously it's underground car parking. I've got to put the walls on. So for this, for Blakemere, it'll look like that with car park, and I've got to dress the wall. I've got to change that bit there, which is where the bridge used to be.
Right.
Because the bridge now won't be on this layout. For this year, it won't be on till April. So I've just got to put the car park and put the road in and extend the wall. That's all easy.
Right.
This will, as I say, all this greenery, if you like, that I've got to do, that will all be floating, so that this year it'll be here and look like it there. But when we move this all that way, 6 foot, 8 foot. Well, no, we're going to move this 6 foot. All of the shrubbery goes with it.
Right.
So that'll be then in the right place.
Okay.
But it's
What's going on there?
trees. Yeah, they're all trees. Yeah, they're all trees. So the biggest problem I've come up with this morning, and it's been again, until you model it, sometimes you can't
see it.
Well, you can't organise it. So up there, that road there, you can't see it, but it is. Obviously, there's a bridge across there. So if you look at the height of the gantries on the slow line, look, there's a bridge above those,
Yes.
which goes down the side of the flats. And that piece of black board there is the road, obviously goes up onto the road, because that's the emergency way out of the car park.
Okay.
So it's locked off, but so you can see that's a sloping road which has got trees all up it, and here is the old station master's house where that paintbrush and that is. So I can do all that, but it's all got to be, again, you've got to remember, as I say, it's all got to be moved ultimately in April, so I've got to design it so that literally it all moves. Now the problem that instantly presented itself this morning, which I'd never thought about, is when you put the extra 8 feet in, which literally goes in here, where you can see that end of that signal there, the end of the platform, it means the bridge comes roughly where you can see that space, but there, if you get what I mean. So there's so it goes 8 foot. So can you imagine what I'm saying? The problem is, I've got gantries right in the middle of that space.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
So you can't have that. There can't be gantries under a bridge.
Okay.
So I've got to work out with Aaron how we do that. Now I know Aaron can put some stuff under the bridge to take the tension, to do, because they do that. They put them on the walls sometimes. But I need to talk to Aaron about that one, because that's a bit more complicated than I.
He needs to know about it.
Yeah.
What's time?
Well, we're not going to do it this year anyway. That's for next year. That's just to.
That's all right, isn't it?
That's just for him to think about. We've got to electrify this branch.
For next week.
No, we've got to. He knows all about the Watford branch. That's all taken care of. He knows what he's doing there, and all the backboards are done. I've just now got to cut the walls, make the walls round the base, and then Paul can come in and make all the gardens and the walkways and the pathways. It's very pretty. I mean, it's called It's called 8 Gardens, isn't it?
Something like that,
Yeah. It's very lush and rich and greenery.
And Budleer?
Well, I've got a booking budget
When are
anyway.
you putting the back scenes up?
Oh no,
picture.
I've got a lot of work to do here. Well, I've got to put that in. I've got to put all the greenery in. I've got to put a wall round this. We'll take some photographs at some point today with it though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Oh no, we'll do that today. Right. To get over the catenary is 90 mil. So if I look at that, yeah, you see that's 100 mil. The bottom of that gantry is 100 mil. And if you look at the pictures, that's roughly at the bottom of the road bridge. So this is where, for me, at last it's starting to come together because I can start to see where I've got to put the trees in. Up until now, I've not been able to do that, if you get what I mean. So, you know, because it's, as you can see coming along there, suddenly the trees.
That took 2 hours 40 something minutes. Wow. 2 hours 43.
You ready, Rob?
Yeah.
You ready for your dinner?
Do it again. Yeah, pretend like you know what you're doing, Kev.
Yeah, I've done that now.
That's it.
New car park installation. A little bit of road work being worked on here. The base for the flats, which have just been flocked. side. Changes as it happens.
I mean, you really see the changes because Dave's made the roads, and we've got the lamps. We'll have put the grass in, the car parks in. Oh, I've got a shot there. So it's you know, with the stuff that's happening, it's coming together now. So you could start to see what we've been trying to achieve for the last 3 months. Yeah, so we've got to put the trees around the base. Don't know where that one's come from. It comes from here somewhere. I can see it there. Because this is all temporary, because obviously come 2026 when we add, or the NEC when we add the extra 20 next year, when we add the extra 8 feet, this all moves. Right. So all this has got to be movable, because it's not, once we've got over Blakemere, this is not the position it's going to be in. So again, it's like making a layout that's not a layout, that won't be a layout that's a different layout when you take it somewhere. It's, you know, it gets complicated. But I've made lots of trees and lots of bushes that I can change it round. And once we've got the grass like we need it, it'll give it 20 minutes to go off, and then we'll put another layer on. Then that can come off, and the masking tape represents what will be footpaths.
Oh, okay.
But I've got to put the buildings in first.
Yes.
To get them before we can take the footpaths off. And that means that when we finally fit the buildings in on Sunday, we've got wiggle room.
It looks very different from how we had it in Chester.
Yeah. Oh, it's a completely different layout.
Yeah.
I mean, Dave's cut the car park road out here today. I mean, that's, so, you know, that'll be done to, you know, we've got these pieces of tape here are all the iron coat barriers on the layout for the car park.
So there's a way for cars to get through from the outside under the track.
Well, yeah, remember on Chester we had that entrance to the car park. Well, it goes under the station and comes up here, you see. So again, you know, what didn't make sense for Chester now suddenly makes sense, because you can see where they're coming in and come up here.
Yeah.
So, what to achieve today, what Paul's here, we've got Phil's bringing the child play centre. We'll be here on Sunday, so that goes in there. So this can all be finished then.
Right.
But Paul's here today, and so what I want to do is I've got to bring Watford Tunnel round to the back scene, to round here, because obviously you can see it's up here,
right?
And this is like, so I'm going to build this up round to the road and slope it down. So while Paul's here, I bought my ceiling tiles, and we'll make this, slope it, plaster Paris it, and then put a colour on it, and at least get a colour on it, so that when Paul next comes, we can just finish. This piece here at the moment. Yeah, it'll be well, it's always going to be a bank because it's following on from this. But how we make that work, I'm not quite sure yet. That's until we've got the flats in and the road in, I can't quite work out how to complete this bit here. Because when we put the other 8 feet on, of course, this is going to be part of the hill, in theory.
What are you doing, Chris?
I am working on the signals.
I've got my day job back now.
Right, excellent. Yep, so we're making good progress with the signals now.
We really should have a talk about this at some point.
We really should.
Next week, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's round the flats.
Right.
It's made to break it all up a bit. So I've just finished doing that. Put the final layer on. looking nice.
Am I seeing different colours of grass in there
You
now?
are. We've got dark green, light greens, and the final touch is a brown on top.
Oh, very good.
It's just to highlight what you get in summer grass.
Cool.
We've got trains going past there.
Is that the train? Is that what they look like? Oh.
Yeah. That was special. That's Hogwarts Express.
Did the signal change, Chris?
It did change. I'm just going to see the next one.
Yep. Won't be able to see that on camera, I don't think. So we're just checking the signals. So this should change to red. Great, let's follow it down. What's happening here, Chris?
So we've got a little bit of an issue with the time on the departure board. So if you recall, these departure boards are displaying what our model trains are doing, where they're going, their destinations, and it has the time. Now we've had a bit of an issue in telling the wrong time. So we've done a software patch. Russell from UK Departure Boards has now done a software patch for it, and so we're loading that new firmware to the boards, and we're going to see if it has worked. So it's going to pick the time up from the internet, which is the clever bit about it. So I've just put the new, just flashed the new firmware to a micro SD card inside the board. So it's all now back together.
When with the drilling.
Brought those from home. There we go.
And then Friday. 2-1. No, it's 2-1. Never don't do that. It needs to be about that long.
Right.
I'll bring the box.
Okay.
I've got all them.
No worries.
I'll bring some panhead ones. Little 5/8 ones.
How's your lot going, Paul?
It's going alright so far. I'll put a shout to that.
I missed that.
You missed that, no you missed that. Screaming like a what's it?
Did you not have planning permission?
No, that planning permission to take.
Here's the board coming
Here
live.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably be here tomorrow. Yeah.
Are you here tomorrow, Dave?
Well, fine. You can pick it up, yeah. If he's not going to pick out.
When's it open up? 16?
14.
14?
Yes.
9 days.
Week on Saturday.
You've got 8 days clear, really, haven't you?
Oh.
You've got any days clear.
The clock's ticking now, boys.
Oh.
It's booting.
And the school looks like.
No IP. 12 to 24. 12:15. Is that right? Okay. So maybe it needs to boot a bit. Waiting for services.
No. Okay, what's the time again?
1:28.
Okay, that's good.
Loading sponsors. Initializing firmware. Waiting for services.
Doesn't help, does it?
Oh, you need that plugged in, do you?
You do need, kind of need that plugged in.
Okay.
So I don't know, you might need to get in.
Okay.
Let's reboot it.
Okay. It's booting.
You go ahead.
Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow, won't it?
Yeah, look. Yeah, I leave all my stuff on that table over there.
Right, Chris, waiting for services. Nothing. Place is a bit of a mess at the moment. It'll look very different tomorrow. Won't it, Pete?
It certainly will. It's coming together.
We're getting there.
We just had a last few gremlins crept in. We've lost our overhead wire, which is not good news.
Oh dear.
Yep, it's not good news, that.
Oh, Pete, stay there, don't move.
Found it? Wow, fantastic. Well done, Paul.
Yeah, it was underneath your box of starring or box of...
So are you saying Pete hid it? The last piece.
The last piece of the jigsaw goes in. Thank God for that. Come on, you bugger. Come on, come on. There you go. Yes! All finished. Oh, crikey.
Are you feeling somewhat relieved now, Pete? Now we've got it together.
Yeah. It's always the same, isn't it, Davey? You know, whether you that last minute job.
I'll come back and annoy you in a few minutes.
Yeah, right.
So Chris has added a few Christmas celebrations to the Watford Tunnel estate. And let's see the flats in all their glory. Oh, blimey. That's brilliant. Taller than me. To the station building down here. We've got the live departure board over the station, show you what's happening for real. So at the real station we can see platform 9 as the 11:45 to London Euston, and it's on time. And then we've got the model departure board, which we're just trying to get the database sorted in a while. I'm seeing little snowmen everywhere. I found another. But we'll do a proper layout tour when the event opens, which will be tomorrow morning. So this is very much last minute. So yesterday we had some signal gantries delivered, and Chris, I think, he's frantically trying to wire them up.
I am.
Would you recommend doing it just before the show opens?
No, this is not what I plan to be doing at the moment.
Seems that everyone's got a last minute job or 3 to do.
Or 10.
This is a gantry that's just been installed. And the other side of that is around the drill. There's the top one there with the green. They do look nice. But the System 2 auto signal that's driving it is prototype at the moment, so the software is incomplete. So these are working on timers rather than on true block handover from signal to signal. That probably will appear in the first month next year. That's Paul, our VIP.
Hello, great.
A very important brush operator.
Yes. What do you think about it for cleaning exercise?
Oh, it's fantastic. Like everything, it'll be nice when it's finished.
The problem is that people turn up tomorrow and make a mess again.
Yeah, so it's a permanent job now, is it?
It is, yeah.
Pays well though, I understand.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Oh, so it's for the sheer joy of Christmas.
The sheer joy of Christmas.
Oh, did I give you your Christmas card?
You did, Dad. Thank you, Peter.
I've got David Sheila's here.
Oh, yeah, I haven't got one.
That's all right, I don't want one.
Cheers, Pete.
You're bloody tight, I ain't. Here.
Thank you. Oh, Christmas card from Pete. Look at that.
Hey, I'm through this year. I've even got one out for him.
Yes, please. That's a shed, is it?
That's what some spotters call it. I'm not a spotter, so I wouldn't know. So it's just using the track current through the track cleaner,
Yep.
and it's spinning the wheels up and cleaning any gunk off on the little brass bristles.
You can't do that on the ones with the band though to make them grip,
No.
is that right?
No, the one with the like the Pendolino that's got the traction tyres, it would just
Yes.
shred the rubber tyres, but anything else you can just do this because it's steel wheels. So
And
they're-
is that only the Pendolino that's got those traction tyres?
I think it's only, yeah, I think that's the only stock we've got that's got traction tyres.
Right. So an epic bout of track cleaning.
Fun, fun, fun. I know how to enjoy myself.
24 trains on this layout according to my database. So you've got 22 to go. Chris, looks like you're having fun with the wheel sets there.
Yep, so just want to, this set is a bit draggy at the moment and it's just build up of dirt, so just want to oil all the pins on the each set of the wheels, and that'll just make a big difference.
You're all excited for tomorrow's opening?
Oh, yes, we should be getting there soon. Still a bit to do.
But this is last minute stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's what you do at the end.
Yep.